Greetings, garden friends. How are you? Here we are, end of April, 2/3 of the way through autumn, finally receiving some cooler weather and still getting lots of rain. As you can see, we're enjoying our mud. Lucky us. Oh well, we've added to the flock. Got myself some 12-week-old chickens. Winnie's impressed.
You could see I was taping her, so she was...
Do love me some baby chickens. Can't help myself. So, how have things been with you guys? How's your garden growing? What's the weather like? Cool. But have you seen my garden? Let's take a look. Up front here, beautiful red geranium. So hardy, these things, but with a bit of water they look even better. Added some little violas for colour. Just taking in how green everything is. Oh, Salvia, I think this is Misty, a bit smaller than Mystic Spires, and that's a Farish, that one, the $2 potted colour from Bunnings. Comes back for me though. Yeah, I was going to say, there's not really dead in the garden, just the branches from above. Moving along. The little waffle plant. I want to call it polywaffle, but that's the chocolate, isn't it? I don't know, but it's got a little white flower. Clouds, as usual. Here we are with a beautiful outlook with lots and lots of self-seeded salvias. This little pink thing here. Yep, everywhere. Been pulling out what I can, leaving a bit. But where there's a spot, something will grow. Even in the gravel here. That's a Tagetes. You know the bush that smells like passion fruit? It's over there behind the lily-pilly. Whoops. I think I throw my cuttings on the gravel and it stems from there. Little zinnias. The blue fescue is doing really well there. As is this dianthus. Once again, potted colour that sticks around for me. Same as the little salvias here, in the blue and the white. Farinacea, I want to say it's Salvias farinacea. Gazanias, underrated, love them. And look, a little daylily. Rudbeckias finally coming into flower. There's enough of them in there. Backed by the Salvia Mystic Spires and some dark pink Angelonia there. Here's the Verbena bonariensis. Not quite a good spot at the edge of there, but that's where it came up. And Salvia. Blue Boy. I don't know the name, I just know Blue Boy. And it's fallen over and just grown like that. I don't particularly like the look of it, but if I try to fix it, it'll probably die on me. Another little salvia, and look at the chrysanthemums. And down here, Mazeus Fairy Lights. I remembered this time. No, I had to look it up. The Chrissies, the red ones, beautiful. This is expanded. I just cut it right back and it comes back again. Not had much luck with any others, mind you. Oh well. More salvias. We love salvias. And a little bit overgrown here. But the nasturtiums are coming in. And this is a variegated one. Always happy to see that one come back. Some dianthus, the angelonia. And the rudbeckias from the other side there. Coming up to the mystic spires. All the little zinnias. I have reduced a lot, yet they're still there. Been pulling out the overrun Artemisia, the variegated one there. And plus there was a heap of grassweed. So there's a bit of a bare patch there. Hopefully I can get something in it before it keeps going. Valeria, finally starting to do well. It's a bit lanky, but I'm hoping for a big swath of it there. And more of that self-seeded salvia. If there's a spot, it will fill. Put in some status there, the perennial, to beef up the showing here. I've got big ones there. This salvia is looking majestic. Love it. Name escapes me. Beautiful. Best it's looked in a long time. Must be all that rain we're having. I did move this phlomis out of its shadows, but I think maybe I've put it in a wrong spot. I don't think it's going to get much bigger. I don't know. I don't know what type it is. Here's another Farinacea, potted colour, a blue and white mix for that salvia. More zinnias, more little white and yellow little zinnias popping up. Oh, Winnie, hello. Oh, look at the muddy feet. Yay. Love that for me. Can almost not get through here. But the bees are loving the basil. This I cut right back and it's just come back again. I think I need to add more over the place. Yep, I'll have to do some propagations. Alyssum's coming back with all the rain. Here's some straw flowers. I put little seedlings in and they look like they're about to come to fruition. My Salvia madrensis. Beautiful yellow. And lots of zinnias there. And over this side, cat's whiskers, the purple one. Beautiful. It doesn't show how much it seems to be iridescent. And the blue pansies I popped in here are taking well. As is the little succulents. It's the only thing that will survive in little pots like that. But I do love me my little pots. Look at the little babies in the pots. That's so cute. Anywho, over here, the peach alamander is going strong. This is a yellow chrysanthemum. My homemade alliums, seeing as I can't grow them. Pretty little additions to the garden. This is a Balaria, the white one. I know the purple can get weedy, but I haven't had any white ones pop up. There's the weedy Artemisia. Salvia. Pink icicles. Pentas. And Salvia nemorosa. Little white zinnias popping up everywhere. Another take on alliums. Gotta love the fake. And over here, nasturtiums taking over. Loving it. Really filling in. And there's a white cat's whiskers. Maybe it's not loving the rain, it's a bit yellow there. Oh well. What can you do? Begonia's coming back lovely since I repotted it in this hanging pot. And the callistemon. Lovely red. Bit scratchy. I call it the scratchy plant, but I forgive it for its flowers. And here, what I could be forgiven for thinking is weeds coming up, but it's little cosmos. That salvia is looking lovely. One of the wishes, can't tell you which one. And a lot more of that pink salvia. Kufia does well here. And here you'll see I still need to tidy up at the very far right there. Whoops. It's such a slosh pit there that I just can't get in there right now. Another salvia pink icicles and a little cosmos. They're just popping up down under there and I let them. When I remember that they're not weeds. There's a tagetes, the middle of the screen there. And heliotrope. I think I need more heliotrope. It wasn't looking so great earlier, but it's going good now. Here's another basil. So I have propagated some over time and put it elsewhere, but more. We need to put more of what does well. Cineraria, Dusty Miller, the silver there. The Echinacea is taking okay here. Awesome. Even getting a little flower, or had a flower, I'm not sure. Alyssum fills in the gaps. Stripy grass texture there. This is a Galore. I believe it must be an annual because it just pops up a little bit further from where it was last year. Salvia Hot Lips. Here we are. Quick stroll just on dusk to show you how pretty it is when my solar lights are working. Lovely. Calming. Till next time. Bye for now.